What's going on, guys? The Film Fan Reviews. My name is Stephen Barton II, and today I'd like to wish you a happy Friday the 13th. Now, as many of you may not know, I am a big fan of horror movies, and Friday the 13th series is honestly one of my favorites, but one of the major things about this movie, the main antagonist, Jason Voorhees himself, hence the mask. But anyway, I want to talk about this movie because, of course, today, Friday the 13th, everybody gets a little spooked out by it. Crazy things tend to happen sometimes on this day. So, what better time than to talk about this movie that basically revolutionized horror, coming on the heels of Halloween from 1978. Jason Voorhees kind of grabbed onto that slasher craze that everyone was craving since John Carpenter gave it to them. So Sean S. Cunningham hopped on that train and directed this movie, and it is pretty off the wall and crazy. Now, I will say right off the bat, too, the first Friday the 13th, honestly, not my favorite of the franchise. It's crazy to say. Most of these movies, the one that everyone picks, the first one is the best one. I don't think that's the case with these movies, because my personal favorites are both 3, which is in 3D, which is an experience on its own. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it in 3D. It's a lot of fun. And 6, just because of how self-aware and goofy it is, because they knew where the franchise was going. And there's a great documentary about this. I think it's like Return to Camp Crystal Lake or something like that. Definitely check that out. It's wild and it tells you all the stories of the franchise. Some spoilers follow here if you haven't seen this movie. I don't know how you haven't, but definitely check it out. Anyway, as many people know, Jason Voorhees is not the killer in the first movie. It's Pamela Voorhees, his mother, who is getting revenge for her son who died at the camp in the lake, because the camp counselors weren't paying attention. So she comes back to basically get her revenge and kill all these teenagers that honestly may have not even had anything to do with it. They're just new teenagers that came. But it's pretty wild. Kevin Bacon's actually in this movie. Not a lot of people remember that, but his death is one of the best scenes in the movie. Tom Savini's effects in this movie, his special effects are phenomenal in every movie, but especially in this movie. He had the neck for Kevin Bacon with the arrow popping through it. So crazy. But yeah, this series alone is just really fun to watch, and especially with this holiday coming up and with this iconic mask that everyone knows about. It's a lot of fun, even if John Travolta did just do The Fanatic with probably this exact mask. We'll not talk about that movie though, because maybe we'll talk about it in a different video, but pretty wild stuff. Jason Voorhees is a horror icon right up there with Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, Chucky, Ghostface, all of those people. He's right up there in the pantheon of horror movie icons. So if you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. Watch the sequels. They're a lot of fun. I still haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason X. Friday the 13th, the remake, actually is really solid. Check that out. Oh, and Jason Goes to Hell. I have not seen that. I've seen parts of Jason X, but I really want to watch it soon. But yeah, this is just a really fun series that you can check out and just have a ball watching, to be honest. They start out like kind of serious, but definitely they know what they're doing. But then by 6, they're very self-aware and do like the goofiest stuff you'll ever see, which is a lot of fun to watch. I guess if I'm giving this a rating, which I guess I will, 4 out of 5 stars for me. This is a fun movie, but any day I'd rather watch the sequels, to be honest. And definitely check out the remake from 2009. It's a blast to watch. And yeah, that's it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video. Comment your rankings of the movies. I'd love to chat with you about that. Share the video, please, on your social medias and everything like that. It would help me out tremendously. Subscribe. That would help out greatly as well. Check out my social medias. That'll be my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, thefilmfanreviews.blogspot.com. That link will be in the description as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. But Jason doesn't talk.